Hello everyone, this is Grade 1, Module 6, Lesson 22 homework. The directions for one state: match the label to the correct coins and write the value. There will be more than one match for each coin. So I'm going to zoom out of this just so I can see everything and every coin down there. And the first thing I want to do is I want to label the values. So the nickel is worth 5 cents. The dime is worth 10 cents. The quarter is worth 25 cents, and the penny is worth 1 cent. Now, when I go through and I try to match these up, I look over to the right-hand side and I'm going to see all these different coins over here. And actually, to give you a little hint, you're going to have two to match up to each of these. So this nickel should have two coins going to it. It's going to be the front and the back. And that's where we talked in the last lesson about knowing coins and identifying them by the front and the back, or the heads and the tails side. So for the nickel, here's a nickel right there. I know it based on the shape here. And again, we don't have color going on with this, which makes it a little difficult to identify some coins, because some of them are silver and some have a reddish orange or a copper tint. And then this one is about the same size as this one here, and that's the back of a nickel. So those two are nickels. Now when I look at the dime, I see the dime is here, and it's going to go down to this. And then I see the back side of the dime, which is right there. And they're the same size drawing. And I can see that is pretty close to that. The quarter is going to be the biggest one on the page. And it's going to be the biggest for the tail side or the back side. And I know that there's also the image on the back, and this image for the front of it. And then the penny is going to be the one that's left, and this is the one that's tough to decipher when you don't have color, because this is the one that's copper colored or red or reddish orange. And there's the front, and there's the back or the tail side. So there's my drawing on there of the coins, the values, and what they match up with. Let's take a look at page 2. So over here on page 2, we have some different questions about coin values and amounts. So for 2 it says, Lee has 1 coin in his pocket. Pedro has 3 coins. Pedro has more money than Lee. Draw a picture to show the coins each boy might have. Now, there's going to be a huge variety of what you could put in each boy's pocket. So I'm not going to go through all of them. I'll go through an example. I know that Pedro has more money than Lee, and we're not talking about the number of coins. We're talking about the value of the coins. Because if I put a quarter or 25 cents in Lee's pocket, and I put 3 pennies in Pedro's pocket, Lee has 1 coin but has more value or more money than Pedro. So this is saying that Pedro has more. So I'm going to put a penny in Lee's pocket, and over for Pedro, I'll put a nickel. I'll put a quarter because he already has more money than Lee. And I'll put a dime. And I could have just put 3 pennies. I could have put a nickel and a dime and a penny. I mean, it doesn't matter as long as Pedro has more value than Lee, or more money. For 3 here, it says Bailey has 4 coins. So I'm going to put the number next to it, 4 coins. And Ingrid has 4 coins. Ingrid has more money. So Ingrid's got to have more value in her pocket. Not more coins, but more value. And we know each coin stands for a different value. Draw a picture to show the coins each girl might have. So again, we could have a whole lot of different coins here. And Bailey doesn't have to have 4 of the same coin. And I'll show that. So I'm going to give Bailey a nickel, 2 pennies, and a dime to make this a little challenging for me. So she has 10, and 5 is 15, 16, 17. So Bailey has 17 cents. I know that Ingrid has to have 4 coins, but it has to be higher than 17 cents. So the first thing I want to do for me is I'm going to give her a quarter, because now she already has more money or more value. But I do need to give her a couple other coins. And to make this easy on myself, I'm just going to give her 3 more pennies. So Ingrid has 25, 26, 27, 28 cents. Now, could have made this real easy and just given Bailey 4 pennies and Ingrid 4 nickels or 4 dimes. But I wanted to jump around and give some different values in there. So, hope this helps. Thanks for watching, and good luck on the rest of your homework.